Okay, welcome back, people. Second stream of the year. Here we go. Sorry that I'm late. Sorry that I'm late, people. Sorry that I'm late. What's going on with this that I cannot see it? Come on, reload. We got plenty of things to do. Video download was cancelled. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Welcome back, people. So, for today's second stream of the year, we have to continue with Star Wars The Republic, of course. I have some things to do, and we need to continue the war for Iokath era. So basically, we finished, for those of you who don't know, we finished Knights of the Fallen Empire Master Mode. We finished Knights of the Eternal Throne Master Mode. Both of them. Thank you. Let me remove all of these. The conquest and everything. Yes, indeed. There we go. I see that it's as buggy as ever when I stream. I need to switch from Streamlabs OBS to... Those are probably Galactic... those are probably GTN expired stuff. Yeah, expired listing. No worry, people. Then I'll deal with this that I left last week. So I left everything ready last year. Here, preparing the way. So we have to play the Onslaught expansion. Since last time we did the War for Iokath era, the Traitor arc. I think it was called like that when Theron betrays you and everything. Alright, by the way, since I am here, I will set the invasion target. I have to set the invasion target true. 2 million, 2 million, and where's the 5 million? And how is it? How's it doing? Where's the current invasion points? Oh well, just in case, I will set it at 2 million here. Iokath, precisely here, 2 million. Yes, just remember to do that. Pretty much. Good. So that's done. Let me check that it's not good. Good. So with that out of the way, basically we did the War for Iokath era. Pretty much. Last year we finished all of Knights of the Eternal Throne Master Mode, but I still have some story to go. And I remember I had something to do here. I had to place 4 of those warriors here. I had to remove some sockets as well. Yeah, true. See, I have 4 of those guys there, but I have to place another row 4 there. But I completed the stronghold, so I am at the cap. I need to remove some decorations here, some 4 decorations. I think, as you can see here, this is my new palace. It's all perfectly executed, as you can see, people. But well, there. I will remove those 4 things. Then I'll see what I do. But I would like having everything organized. Let me remove those 4 thingies there. And take care of it all. So we'll, by the end of the year, after finishing Knights of the Eternal Throne Master Mode, there I like having everything organized. 1, 2, 3, 4 exactly. There we go. Perfect. Good. So there we go. That one over there. Back against the wall. like against the wall, right there, right there. All right, this is the rotation. This one and this one. There. I knew I forgot about. I had forgotten about something. Okay, so we finished that. Are you sure you're ready to begin preparing the way? This will be transported to the mission location as soon as you accept. Do not show this dialogue again. Hang on. So basically it's this. The conflict between the Empire and the Republic continues. Click the launch button to begin the onslaught story. So basically it's this. We did Knights of the Eternal Throne Master mode. We finished it all. Then we did the War for Iokath arc. Then we did the Traitor arc. And finally we did the Osus arc, in which we fought alongside Lord Molgus again. That was a pretty good comeback. I liked the Osus expansion in that sense. So good. It was quite good. And due to that, now we are going to continue with Onslaught. Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, I have a long trek to go before we are done with all of the story. Oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't expect this. So with Onslaught, we get a new description, because last thing we saw was that, don't worry, the music is muted for a good reason. Copyright over at YouTube. So Onslaught, here we have people after the Eternal Throne is done and everything. Patrick, yo, how's it going, Patrick? How's it going? Patrick, this is the second day of a stream. Indeed, I returned on Tuesday. Happy 2026. Yes, we are back. War consumes the galaxy, hungering for dominance. The ruthless Sith Empire fights to destroy their ancient enemies in the Galactic Republic, assembling an overwhelming fleet of the Empire's most powerful warships. Darth Morgus, this is good, sets out to obliterate a new and highly advanced Republic shipyard on the planet Corellia. Now, desperate to prevent this catastrophe, the Republic rushes to gather the forces necessary to defend this vital facility. One that could finally turn the tide of the war in the favor. Okay, so basically we go back to a more classic scheme here. I love this. Don't worry that there's no music. It's part of the copyright prevention program that I have. Yo, how's it going, Patrick? Happy 2026. I am quite thrilled to begin 2026 by saying that the international criminals of the East lost their main oil supply due to the bombardment of the United States of Venezuela, of the dictator. There was a weapon, people. Now we'll get to it. That is like a horror movie. It's like a horror movie. You'll see when I describe it. It's like a horror movie. It was a sonic weapon that is scary. The description that the guy who survived it does. You'll see. Now, as we get to play, as we get the introduction to Onslaught, we'll get into it. So yes, Patrick, we began 2026 with a nice bombardment, as I predicted last year. Of Central America, right there. Okay, so we are going to a more classic Republic versus Empire. So looks like the game goes back to normal after the Knights of the Eternal Throne expansion. I mean,
your assistance to the 38th Fleet's operations has been exemplary, but I'm now recalling them for a special assignment. Empress Athena invites you to join a special meeting of the Dark Council aboard Viper's space dock. We will discuss the details of the operation there. I am told the Council looks forward to hearing your voice among them once more.
This guy has to be Emperor Molgus, not Asina. When can I kill Asina? That's a great thing. That's the biggest thing that I'm expecting.
Quarrel with Darth Anathel if you like. It is no concern of mine. We await your arrival. Malgazak.
I love how things go back to normal after Knights of the Eternal Throne with Molgus appearing again and everything. It's much more normal, except
The
for
Meridian
that.
Complex. A state-of-the-art Republic shipyard. It
New
needs
members
completion
we've got of the
and to
Dark
clear.
Council.
My spies report that it can produce ships faster than any of our shipyards and at half the energy cost.
That hardly seems possible.
Based on the technical readouts Zarian has acquired, I assure you it is entirely possible. Perhaps it is even a conservative estimate.
True, I see the
Malgus,
problem.
Krovos, your plan for destroying this facility?
By securing our frontline positions and withdrawing all but the most crucial warships, we have formed an assault armada of unrivaled
I
size
see
and
the
power.
problem.
Under our command, this mighty fleet will burn the Republic's new shipyard to ash and destroy any hope of victory that might remain among their people.
How was your break? This is Patrick. Indeed, quite good. I showed it on Tuesday to Flying Energies and District. Now I show it to you. I got some nice. I got a nice present for Christmas. Look at this. This one is. You might think it's just a Mario Kart toy. You might think, but it's not like that. This is the Mario Kart Live Home circuit. Like you grab your Nintendo Switch, and with it you kind of like can play Mario Kart on your living room. It's quite well done. The toy, honestly, well done. Well done. Very well done. So I did that. I played Star Wars Republic. I had things. I was commenting it to District on Tuesday precisely.
Is the shipyard your only target? Do you have plans for the rest of the planet?
We may pursue additional targets of opportunity.
By the way, people, I see that
Don't
now I
get
get
ahead of ourselves. We have gathered enough
to
fuel
comprehensively
to tear our
reply,
fleet away without
Patrick.
stopping. Our enemies are in no such position. The Republic will scramble reinforcements
I'm
from all
beginning to see the
corners of the
problem,
galaxy.
people. There weren't
We'll never
enough.
stop to resupply. We must
There
disable
weren't
or destroy
enough
them.
We have already identified one likely refueling point for the
Sith
Republic
ladies
ships.
in the Dark
The
Council.
planet Onderon.
This is the problem, the real
I
problem. I
hear that
remember
we
the
are
original
already
one.
engaged in operations
I
to
think there was
undermine
one,
Republic
the one
control
that
of
we
that
saw on
planet.
Ossus.
However,
But now we
after
have,
this
sorry, the
ceasefire,
Empress, two
we
more,
are, to say the
and then we
least,
have
not
Molgus as a
sustaining the
filler
alliance and its
character.
commander. I
I
am
see a
confident
problem. I'm beginning to
Terran
see a
successfully
problem.
delay
It
any
wasn't enough
Republic
for Disney
reinforcements that pass
in
by.
that sense. So yeah, pretty much. They need to ensure that that women are idiots, represented as idiots, pretty much. So only Molgus, and I see that weird guy over there that talked earlier, and pretty much I don't know who he is. He's new. So I can't wait to kill Asina. Evidently, Molgus is to be the emperor. Is to be the emperor Molgus. He has been with us ever since the beginning of the original game. So I just hope I get the option to kill Asina. The rest can keep. We can keep this guy. The other two, Krobos is from the original expansions. That she's amazing. The we just I just want to kill Asina. I just want to kill. I just want to kill Asina. The rest uh, has a pass.
You said you're already on Onderon. What exactly are you
By the
doing?
way, they reused
Your planet is a treasure trove of resources, and its king is
the
capable
Dreadmaster
of
seats.
greedy.
For example,
I
this
would
one, Darth
suggest
Savic. This
a
one
worthy target. I can
is
explain the
like
details
brand
upon
new.
your arrival. Excellent. Keep your
Def.
spies in place, Sharian. We must know everything about the shipyard and its defenses.
It's so unnatural how Asina
Anathel,
becomes
Balron,
Empress.
be ready to provide any assistance that Malgus or Krovos should
Ah,
request.
Balron, that one I remember.
This operation is the Empire's top priority.
Understood. My logistical network.
This one, yes, this one, yes, this one is from the original ones. This one stays.
Then this meeting is complete.
Not yet, I want my seat.
Next time I come to this chamber, I will have my old seat back. Do you understand me, NFL?
You are still not a part of this empire or this council. You have no grounds to challenge me.
I am pleased you wish to rejoin us, my old friend. Though this is not the same Dark Council that you once knew.
And it will be your
We'll
death.
discuss this matter further once the attack on Corellia is complete. For now, show us the strength that brought you to this council in the first place.
Molgus has to be emperor. It's so evident. It's so evident, people. So evident what should be done. It's so easy to tell. Ah yes, this character is from us.
Fancy meeting you here.
Major Henry, are you joining the mission on Onderon?
Nah, I pulled off Baron's operation this time. We're headed for some mined-out rock called Mek-Sha, but word is we might catch up groundside on Corellia.
Everyone with a strong arm or sharp aim is heading for Corellia.
Now I get to you, Patron, yeah? Don't worry.
If you're
Once I can start
the
the
rest of us
expansion.
probably won't even get the chance to lift a finger.
Major Henry, I need to speak with the commander. Alone.
Of course, my lord. Please excuse me.
That
Until
guy
next
has
time,
to be emperor. He's amazing. He's the best.
As Sith, it is our nature to seek our own advancement. The Dark Council may have changed, but that drive remains. Victory on Corellia benefits us all. It advances us all. Should Lord Savick or any other council member forget their priorities in my absence, the Empress grants you leave to remind them.
In the past, Sith did as they pleased.
In the past, we lost. Not this time. Lord Savick awaits you. Farewell, Commander.
Very well, I think we're free, finally. No.
Our objective is Onderon. Take everyone we can spare. You'll be briefed on arrival.
Understood. We'll depart for Onderon at once.
Finally. Good. So how was my break, Patrick? I was playing with that. I was playing with Star Wars The Old Republic here. I did lots of things. As you can see now, people, my comp is Shape Isla. It deals the highest damage ever. And it has a Dreadguard armor. Pretty much. So basically, you know that I have summer holidays here. So pretty much that, Christmas, New Year, I spend my days playing Star Wars Republic, playing with the RC toy there that I showed. It's quite good, it's quite well done, because on the screen of the Switch 2, it's like a real Mario Kart circuit, and you just deploy the gates on the floor of your living room. And as for the rest, at the beginning of this year, January the 3rd, I also prepared all of the YouTube videos during the break. And I was commenting, Patrick, that I will do 2 days a week because I have to finally inherit a portion at least, or start training to inherit my family's company of condo management. Okay, so we'll do 2 days of a stream per week. Tuesdays and Thursdays, just like we did originally. Okay? So, because of that, because I am studying, I have to study 27 units, once again. As if 3 careers weren't enough, I have to do that because really the money is here, and I am an only child, you know? It's my responsibility to inherit that. So, pretty much, 2 days a week we are going to do, and I am studying for those things. So I'll only be able to do 2 days a week for now.
Which is where the Empire comes in.
Exactly.
Now,
Greed makes him an easy target for Savick to nibble at, but his nobles aren't playing along.
Petrick may have the throne, but the nobles have control of the capital city and day-to-day operations. If they learn of his imperial ties, he could be deposed.
And what of the Republic?
on January the 3rd, we got some great news of the bombardment of the United States of Venezuela. The dictator killer that we'll get to in a minute. because I see people defending that shit. Can you repeat when you will stream? I got another. Sorry, I will stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, twice a week. Yes, Patrick, because I have to sadly, well, sadly, I have to do a course. I have to do a course for to inherit my family's company, basically. So I have to. I will only be able to stream twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like we did originally when you discovered the streams. Okay. For now, we'll do 2 days.
What are your impressions of Darth Vader?
For now, we'll do 2 days as we did originally instead of 3 per week. Okay. Those will be the stream days, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. For now, in these 6 months, I need to divide my attention to something important in that sense. So yeah, pretty much. We are going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. So welcome to Onderon, people. This is basically the planet of Knights of the Old Republic 2, which is amazing. So yeah, we are going to do 2 days per week, and pretty much in terms of my break, well, I was commenting that basically I was quite happy on January the 3rd, when finally the United States bombarded the dictator and took him into custody to New York, basically. So yeah, pretty much twice a week, Patrick. Tuesdays and Thursdays for now. I will have some rough 6 months, okay? So I'll do that.
I will return when it suits me.
We have matters to discuss. When do you think it would suit you to return?
You overstep, Senator. It is your job to share my decisions with the Republic, not to question them. Do not bother me again. The nobles' meddling was bad enough without Nebet to stir them up further. This is intolerable. Am I not king? Do I not rule this world?
They clearly don't respect your power, dear king. And to send this senator back here. Perhaps the Republic believes you need more supervision. But you need not concern yourself. I have brought a powerful ally to ensure nothing comes of your enemy's plans. Allow me to introduce the Alliance Commander.
I look forward to aiding you in your hour of need, King Petrick.
Excellent. I'm sure you're quite capable.
So Patrick, how is it going on your end?
Utterly drained me.
How did you spend your... Well, I don't know if you have winter holidays in your case. It's the opposite of mine. Your winter holidays with Mr. Gorilla and everything. I think once you go to a Catholic university, you'll see the huge difference of it.
Is equipped with powerful defensive cannons that could easily destroy the
Honestly.
Republic fleet in orbit. The cannons cannot be operated remotely, but if we spur the king into a civil war against his nobles, the distraction will suffice. We will infiltrate the capital amid the chaos of battle, seize control of the guns, and eradicate the Republic fleet before they even realize they're in danger.
Sounds like a plan. What's our next step?
Petrus already suspects that his nobles are moving against him.
I love
We need to push.
receiving orders from an amateur Sith Lord like this one,
I have hired a band of mercenaries to infiltrate the hunting
with all of the things that I've done in this game ever since 2012.
You will swoop in to defeat these deadly attackers just in time. You will save the king, earn his trust, and push him further from his nobles all at once.
Can you tell me anything specific about these mercenaries?
They're an interesting mix. Ganned findsmen with droids in support. An odd group, but they have a reputation for skill. If my calculations are accurate,
I
the
love it.
mercenaries will arrive any moment now.
I love it. The seventh Dread Master of Prophecy of the Five, receiving orders from random Sith. Like that. Okay, well, no matter, people. Intercept the assassins. We can finally kill something. That's the important part of all of this. Yes. That's the most important part of all of this, that we can finally kill something. So, let's see. Let me check my skill tree, how I left it. This should be good. My PvP skill tree. More than enough. It's been quite stressful, but I can handle it. I think you are already in the university. You're already there. You already moved to the dormitory, Patrick. You've already moved to the dormitory. You say it's been quite stressful. I know you mean with the gorilla. With the gorilla, the situation with the gorilla, it's been quite stressful. Well, sad to hear that. Sad to hear that over at high school. Okay. I think that once you get to a Catholic university, I think it will be quite different for you, honestly. I love how I never did all of this, and I did farm this planet several times. What the? That stupid banner prevented me from walking backwards. Now I'm doing your high school diploma this year, or how do Americans call it? No. In my case, we don't have a final exam for a high school diploma. Yeah, no. Here in Argentina, we call it diploma. Yeah, indeed, it's a degree. Degree in the United States. Degree. Generally, we call high school degree. But I understand if you say diploma because here it's diploma. Yeah, in English it would be the degree. The degree. Yeah, the degree. But well, I don't know if also diploma is no. I think it's degree. What? There's one alive. We don't have a final exam for that here in Argentina. You just do your 5 years and that's it. Pretty much all of the difficulty is concentrated, but then university is quite tough here. It is true. So, oh nice, he's not taking damage. We got the first bug of the expansion, people. The assassin droid, we'll have to kill it manually like this. Indeed. So yeah, we just have the 5 years and that's it. No, I think I can just force storm them all. We have the 5 years and that's it. We don't have a final exam like a lot of European countries. Then you get, I don't want to say it like that, but you get, let's say you get melted over at university because the difficulty spike is high then for most people. It's like that. That's something that we need to fix. I bet you are having like a final exam or something like that. Because generally in European countries there's a final exam after high school for those. Oh, what's this? Slice the Security Council. By the way, people, I don't know if you've noticed, I have a very subtle weapon tuning there that gives my lightsaber there some nice purple lines around it in that spiral. I love it. It's like the Milky Way. It's subtle. It's quite subtle, but amazing.
Still hold down. One moment. There is a backup terminal nearby. Disable it.
Okay, disable it. So yeah. Okay, so you have been stressed, Patrick. You've been studying a lot for, I bet, for the final exam there at high school. Well, think of it like this. Then it will be less of a gap. It will be less of a gap once you reach university. We are doing that because in my country that's what happens. Most people are not prepared for university because of not having proper training over at high school. In that sense, not enough. Uh, not being hard pressed enough during high school. It's like all concentrated at university in that sense. And well, on top of that, you have to deal with the gorilla saying stupid shit. So you have to deal with the gorilla saying stupid shit. So it makes it even worse. That was fast. So yeah, pretty much. That's the part that that is terrible. And the shame of defeat and ambush. We were deceived from the start, but how? Ah, my dread guard looks amazing in cinematics. Look at that shit, people. We need to do a 240 minutes final exam for each main subject. Math, Hungarian language, English, good with that one, history, and after these 15 minutes of oral exam of each subject. Well, like that. It's good. It's good that it's good that we get that because that you get that because then the gap of
I take it the ruthless assassins have been dealt with. Now that the area has been secured, we can
the gap
advance
between university level and high school level, it's like shortened a bit in that sense. It's not that big. That's something good. Yeah, I didn't have that. I just had to approve each subject finally
Outrage! They think they can kill me?
for the last time. That's just pretty much it.
Once they realized your strength, Nibet and her Republic conspirators knew they could no
Then we
longer
have
hope to
like
destroy
in
you.
a lot of universities
Killing was
like
their only option.
an admittance exam to
Yes.
enter.
I have deployed my droids to defend the premises. I assure you that you're now quite safe.
Good, excellent. Well done, yes.
My king, what of your cousins? They're still at the ancient proving grounds.
And? What do they have to do with any of this?
It's possible they're in danger too, good king. If your enemies are attacking you, they could also target your family. But the commander who valiantly saved your life can certainly rescue your cousins as well.
You're in the higher levels of English, so I will get like the maximum difficulty of the Englishes. And I need to debate, describe a picture, and speak generally about things for 20 minutes in order. So, oh, that's one is good. That one is the one that I had to do for the certificate in advanced English and for the first certificate. It's similar to the first certificate what you are describing. That is correct. You have to describe the picture and speak generally for 20 minutes in an oral exam. That is good. That is exactly what I had to do. In my case, it was a picture of a balloon, of several balloons last time. I remember it. Um,
I will defend your cousins with my life, King Petra.
You are a worthy ally indeed. But this is also incredible, so intolerable. My blaster, I
so
need my blaster.
that is good in order
Ah,
to
where did I
like.
put it?
I like having my
His
dread
knowledge
guard
of
around.
magic exceeds even my greatest estimates. We have given him fear. Now, we must give him anger. Find the king's cousins at the ancient proving ground. Kill them. Then spread evidence that Nibet is to blame. Petrus will demand retribution, and we'll have our diversion.
I have enough of you, Phil.
I seem to be doing all the work, Savage. When will you contribute to this mission?
My talents are best devoted to controlling the king and preparing my droids for the eventual assault. The Onderon wilds are treacherous. You should take a guide with knowledge of the terrain. Speed is crucial. The Republic fleet is about to begin refueling, but my plan is unfolding perfectly. Victory will be ours.
We have another pesky. We have another pesky imbecile to kill here, people. We have another pesky imbecile to kill right here, people. Ah, true. That one is going to give me reputation. if they're going to give me reputation, I better get some reputation. I need to think fast. I better get my reputation thingies. It's good that they force you to do that, Patrick. That they force you to debate precisely and describe the picture and talk about things for 20 minutes because that ensures the teacher, the English teacher, that precisely you can. Ah, I don't have it. Where did I leave my reputation boosters? I had some. I must have them on other character. I don't want to reload. No, not these ones. The stupid login reward. That's good. Oh, my teacher said I'm a match with my. No, no what? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Learn from the best. Learn from the fucking best. Hang on, I'll get my reputation boosters, people. For a sec. Let me grab my reputation boosters for a second. Ah, another thing that I did during the summer, I completed my legendary status player here, finishing the 2 final stories. Now you will see it in the legacy page. Someone did you tell him that you learned from the best? The guy who, look at these people. I have it complete. Legendary status. Let me grab my reputation boosters. I think I left them on my Juggernaut for a sec here. My teacher said that I'm a match with the English teacher. Good, good. You learn from the best. No, no, people. No, it is true that it is quite good. Do you know why all of those are done? There's an exercise that is much more difficult than all of those. The most difficult exercise that I felt for the English exams was the one in which you got like a complete phrase, but a single word is taken out of it, and you have to fill it with a word that is like there they are, the reputation boosters. You have to fill it with a single word. If you want to use the British pronunciation, word or word. That basically. Ah, there I had some. Look at that. Ah, there I had some. There I had some. My bad. I had 2 over there. Just in case, I'll leave them here. Just in case. So, let me look back. So, basically, you have to fill it with only one word, and there's like no room for mistake regarding that. There's no room for mistake because you basically, it's just one word, and it needs to sound natural in all the cases. So you need to debate, describe a picture, and speak generally about things for 20 minutes in an oral exam. That's important because it will give you fluency. It will allow you to sound natural to other native speakers like I do here, like to speak fast and fluently actually. Yeah, pretty much. It's not different than that streaming did improve my fluency in that sense because while I could do it for the exam and everything before streaming, it is true that the fact that streaming adds like I know this is a Baylor boost. I did it correctly. Those were Baylor boosts. My bad. No, I had to place it here. They weren't reputation boosters. They were Baylor boosts. So give me one. Leave that at 4. I don't think we're going to need more than 15 charges, but just in case, I'll keep it with me for now. Okay, so now it should be boosted. It should consume 14. Good. So we don't waste that. Yeah, I didn't calculate that part. So it is important. It is important, Patrick, because that's the only way to be fluent. Otherwise, like you can perfectly know how to speak and write and everything, but you won't sound natural to people. Oh, look who's back. Oh, from Shadow of Revan expansion. He's missing an arm now. He has a mechanical arm.
What have you been doing since Yavin?
Working for a succession of idiots and cheapskates.
I mean, now he's more fluffy. He's fluffier.
Good luck.
Hands.
You shall leave them in my capable hands. Oh no, I had my dread guard with me. What's this? You are cool with studying English or Hungarian literature, but man, for you, Hungarian history in some cases it's really disgustingly boring. Because in the history we were no, we're fucked always. We always lost. Don't say that, Patrick. You have to think this, Patrick. You have to think this. You have to think this. You know, technically, having the Italian citizenship, I am from a country that basically conquered the world, right? Pretty much 3 countries can say that they conquered the world. Rome, in ancient times, the British, a third of the world, and now the United States. Germany could argue, but it was always confined to Europe, so it was never an overseas empire in that sense. So I would place those 3. Even being lucky to have a citizenship of either of those 3, eventually, in the case of Rome, even with conquering all of the known world, then we shrink to the current frontiers of Italy, pretty much. So imagine, it happens to all. It happens to all countries, Patrick. In that sense. Besides, one thing. The fact that you say that it gets boring because of your own country losing the wars and those things. Think of it like this: you are still quite fortunate you were born in a country in the framework of the European Union, Patrick. Even if it went through all of those things, consider that. Consider that, because at the end of the day, that framework gives you a security for now. If the European Union does not fuck up and stops provoking the United States, it gives you a framework of security. For example, Patrick, consider this: my country had hyperinflation and crazy things, and I wish I would have had the legal framework of the European Union in that sense. So don't feel bad about that part of the history lesson.
All we have to do is cross the wilderness full of horrific, bloodthirsty beasts. No problem for you, of course.
Of course it won't. But if you don't mind, I want my Dread Guard with me. Or is this scripted? I think this is fucking scripted. I won't meddle with it. Maybe then, what's this? Quest date: Onderon Collector. Contact. Retrieve historical significant artifacts. Note: names and locations have been redacted to allow the tasks. Find blah 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 blah. Armor. The Tome of Freedom Nav. I only recognize that one. Okay, whatever. If it gives us a reputation, we can do it. Don't feel bad, Patrick. Okay.
Yes, of course, my king. I'm certain our associate will be pleased to
Yes, we have a pest to deal with, as I see. Don't worry, people, I have a new mount here that will give us a pretty good view of our surroundings. Look at this. This is my Boranticus, just like Dreadmaster Bestia. What is the basis for admission to university in Argentina? Football? No, no, no. Good one, good one. If it had been that, Patrick, I would have never went to university. In that sense, and you would be in trouble too because you don't like football. No, 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 no. You have to. I had to take an IQ test first. I had to take an IQ test, a standard IQ test, that they don't tell you the results, but it must have been good because I was admitted. A secret IQ test in my case, and in my case I took one about, because of my university, I took one about philosophy and one about law for the law career, a basic one, like to see how I dealt with it. Others, the public university asks for something called CBU, which is Common Educational Cycle, something like that would be the translation. So basically, for private ones, it's more about philosophy and the things that you see that I know right now. And for the public one is shit. I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to jump, but I couldn't. There are certain zones in which you cannot jump. And for the public one is like more general, like math, literature, etc. Oh, in Hungary, a semi-pro football player earns more money than a neurologist. No, 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 no. That is the case all over the world. Sadly, I would probably hang the person who who had the great idea of doing that. Yeah, no, 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 no. Here is the same. Of course, the footballer earns more money. Disgusting, indeed, indeed disgusting, indeed disgusting, indeed absolutely disgusting. It's like, you know which one, when they pay journalists more for commenting on actors and stuff, and then we never know the scientists of that made our countries great at all, in that sense. And Hungarians are the worst football players in Europe. At least you guys are good, or whatever. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are. I guess I have to. I have to be included in the classification. Yes, we are the current world champions and that shit. And etc. Yeah, yeah. We sell players here to Europe all the time and etc. And everyone goes crazy. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I got enough of this peaceful place. I need to kill something. I need enough of this. I've had enough of this. So yeah, pretty much. Enough of a peaceful scenery. I don't care, without affliction. I don't know why I just did that, but I need to do so, people. Every now and then I need to do this. Every now and then I need to do this. It's just what I love doing in life. It's the best activity ever. So pretty much, indeed, Patrick, indeed is like that. So you have to sit for a normal exam for general, defeat the Orlax, destroy nests. I don't know what's asking me to do here. No, but that one is like a secondary quest. Hang on. Plant the datapad, plant the blasters, plant the ID crests. But what if I want to actually aid the king? I don't have an option. I have to follow the... I had enough. I had to follow the...
You gonna get better now?
The lady's instructions, I see. By the way, I need to test a new skill tree that I have already, which is actually a resemble. I want to go back to madness, so I'm not interrupted in war zones that much. Besides, madness was also boosted in the last patch. So don't feel bad, Patrick, about the history lessons that you say that in Hungary are. You don't like it because not winning any war. It's not like that. See, if it was like that, in my case, the transition from Rome to modern Italy would be the most tragic ever. Like we went from whole world to the current limits of it. And well, if we start talking about Argentina never fought any significant wars. We were just invaded by the British. What is your opinion about Georgia Malone? Quite good, quite good. District Eraser. Okay, debate time. Opened by District I see this time. What is your opinion on Georgia Malone? She's quite good. She's quite good. She's not as conservative as I would like. In that sense, I like Trump a bit more. Smile. I like Trump a bit more, but I'll explain it to you briefly, Patrick. I wrote it in one of the messages during the summer that you did, and it's also tied to District's question. District straight to the point, burst without protection. Yes, 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 indeed, yes, indeed. Well, I think it's time we start talking about the evidence, guys. We welcome to Cold War. We are right now in a Cold War. I think we can confirm it by now. We are right now in a Cold War. I don't know if anyone has any argument against it. We are in a Cold War between China and the United States. Right now, we have entered a clear Cold War state, just like with the Soviet Union in the 80s. It was pretty much the same. So, what happens in a Cold War? I wrote it to Patrick here. District, don't think that I haven't debated with him during the summer. He wrote to me in direct messages, and I told him this precisely. Hang on, we need to find King Omin's an exoskeleton or something like that. No, maybe I can leave that for last. That's probably a macro binocular mission. We need to be careful because these ones are quite delicate in the point in which you start doing them. I think we are right now in a Cold War, just like in the 80s with the Soviet Union, pretty much between the United States and China. And this was just the beginning, pretty much. And in a Cold War, I precisely told Patrick. Now I'll read them. I told him during the summer, and I'll tell you as well, District. In a Cold War, you cannot be neutral. You cannot be neutral. That's why I think the European Union is making a grave mistake trying to remain neutral. Because South America did that last time during the 80s, saying, oh, well, we are far away from everything. We have nothing to do. We remain neutral. Okay, we remain neutral. But you just cannot say you remain neutral in a Cold War between two. I don't think China is a superpower. It's trying to dispute the only superpower that is the United States. But in a scenario like this, in which a superpower like the United States gets like challenged to a duel, you just cannot remain neutral as an observer in that sense. Do you think the US will attack Iran? Smile. Yes, I do think so. I think if the US does that, I'm worried the cost that means NATO World War. No, no, no. It's not going to be like that. No, 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 no. It's not going to be like that. District, I've told it to Patrick. Everyone knows that no one lasts probably 30 minutes in an open conflict against the United States, and they know it. A Cold War precisely happens because both China, Russia, and all of those know that they cannot openly challenge the United States. That's why it's a Cold War. It's not yet. Maybe in Taiwan we see problem. Shit. In Taiwan, we see problems and etc., but not enough to be a Cold War. So you think worried that it may cause a world war? District with straight point fact burst. I will tell you one thing, and you probably agree with me. If the U.S. goes to war with China, will never end, and no one will win. Why do you think China is not a superpower? Because it has no nuclear submarines or carriers. Like a war US versus China will at last least 100 years. China is as strong as the no, I don't think so. China has is building one air carrier, one conventional, not nuclear fueled. The United States has 11. You saw their technology, but the weapon. I was going to tell. Guys, consider this. The United States, it's 50% of the worldwide budget spending has been for the last for the last 80 years since World War II. 50% of the worldwide budget military spending. China is building the first air carrier. Do you know how many the United States has? It has 12. I think it was 12. 12 or 11, something. I think it was 12. It was like 11 conventional, and they have one that is nuclear fueled. Nuclear fuel means that it doesn't have to stop to refill fuel. It's the one that attacked precisely Venezuela. It was the base that attacked Venezuela. But that's what we know. People, I want to. You saw the bombardment, right? District and Patriot District. You posted it over at Discord. So you know it as well. That it took the Banana Republic puppet there that was killing everyone and torturing people. I will do you yes. What is a nuclear carrier? Nuclear submarines. No, it was a nuclear carrier. It's like one of those big ships, Patrick, that has all of the supersonic planes on top of it. It's like a city, basically, as big. The last one. It's called the Gerard Ford. You can Google it. It's the one that they are testing. That they tested with the Banana Republic dictator some days ago, precisely as the year started. I will do you what I promised at the beginning of the stream. In the middle of the bombardment, one Venezuelan soldier survived and described the weapons that we don't know. A ship where airplanes, helicopters can land, exactly like that. But it's big like a city, Patrick, imagine. And it's important because if it's nuclear fueled, it does not need to stop to refill fuel at all. It goes on and on and on for months, just patrolling the Atlantic and the Pacific endlessly. China has 0. He's doing the first conventional. The United States has like 11 conventional and one like that. That is the last one that they did. But that's not the thing. Are you ready for a horror story, people? If you are eating, I suggest you stop. Well, it's not anything terrible. It's a weapon. One Venezuelan soldier survived the attack of the Gerard Ford and the Delta Force of the United States, of the Marines that took the Banana Republic dictator. The story. I have the story for you that I read it the other day. That he miraculously survived. The guy and of course ran away when he saw it. So it was like this. So everyone pretty much knows that simply a squadron of elite soldiers took the Banana Republic dictator. So, but that's not all. Do you want to listen to what happened before that? So apparently, they that's why I tell you, district. I laugh when people want to say that China is the equivalent of the United States regarding technology and all of those things. They shot a supersonic weapon to them, and I will do a replica. I will do a rehearsal of the of what the soldier described. So before they started going down on them, like dropping on them and killing them with conventional assault rifles, they shot a supersonic weapon. So the soldier described that there was a very intense sound, right? These are the weapons that we don't know. Of 80 years of 50% of the worldwide military spending, budget military spending, military budget spending, sorry. Uh, so it was an intense sound. It was an intense sound, he said. He described that it felt like going deaf, like not listening anymore. This happened in a matter of milliseconds. From 1 second to the other, everyone started bleeding through their noses, through their mouths. Apparently, the weapon disrupts the nervous system of the person or something like that, and everyone starts bleeding. Like, imagine you are on the street and everyone starts bleeding and going deaf. You cannot listen anything. They had no air defenses, by the way, in case you are interested. They had them disconnected because that is China. That is communism for military defense. Just so you have it clear. So imagine that you are on the street and everything goes deaf. Everyone goes deaf and no one can listen anything, and everyone starts bleeding through the nose and through the mouth, and everyone falls to the ground, of course. After that, after that, the soldier could just describe that he felt as if each source of conventional weapons was firing 300 shots per minute, and from there onwards, he cannot remember anything. So imagine if 80 years of secret military spending of 50% of the worldwide military budget didn't go to waste, as to describe this situation. So imagine for a second what's going to happen to the Middle East killers, to China, and to all of the people who are in this Cold War scenario, um, thinking that the United States is something to be trifled with. So this was like a free test that they gave to a warning, a very small warning. So imagine if China tries to take Taiwan, which is what they need to then expand through the Pacific Sea. Here in South America, I will tell you something interesting. It changed drastically the situation. Half of the backyard, we are the backyard of the United States, the backyard of the United States, was taken. It was all taken by China, indeed, economically. Half of South America is now under control of right-wing governments aligned with the United States. So, if I have one humble suggestion to the European Union, is that they won't be able to remain. We, as Italian, won't be able to remain neutral as well. So I would highly suggest.
I'm not here to harm you, but I will if you don't surrender. Now.
Surrender? Absurd!
Our cousin is the king of Onderon, all of it.
Dispatch this vagrant! Stay behind me. For Onderon! You will not harm my wards.
So imagine if the description of the weapon is like this. It was a very small warning to what can happen to China. So the part of China being powerful economically and everything, it still does not replace the dollar as the universal currency used for transactions. It still didn't replace English. It still didn't replace English as the commercial language of the world. But above all, the military difference is so big,
Your cousin is the king.
Come with me. Do what I tell you, and you'll survive this.
Very, very well.
So imagine,
Set the shuttle
imagine
guards. I have 3
uh,
prisoners for you.
what could happen
Understood. I'll
should
let them go
anyone
so they
else
can
do
do
the
what they
stupidity
said.
that they did with Venezuela. The stupidity. It was all allowed by Obama in the previous 10 years. Of course, it was due to a puppet. But now that there are no more puppets like Obama and Biden, now that there are no more Chinese puppets, there's one in the European Union called Ursula von der Leyen, the leader of the European Commission. It's the last one. But once all of the puppets are removed, they should. reality has emerged. So after Venezuela, Iran next, Greenland next, where will the USA stomp? Hopefully, it won't, and it will accomplish the dream of the Roman Empire that could never happen of a civilized West and world without any threats. Hopefully, it won't. But I think it's over here. Yeah, here. But it's not the United States doing the aggression here, because I see a lot of people say this is the first thing that I wanted to do when I return to streaming. A lot of people saying it's for the oil, etc. The oil that oh hell yeah, come to Hungary as well. We have a dictator too. Yeah, you would be surprised how many people are asking for the United States to intervene. Now the reality is resurfacing. The plan of Bush, Trump said it. The problem with Bush was that he didn't take the oil precisely, and and the oil wasn't of Venezuelans, huh? It wasn't of Venezuelans, huh? It was all for the oligarchy, for that dictator, banana republic dictator that you had there that danced and did stupidity. Uh, it wasn't for the population. It's not that the United States stole it from the population. No, the previous the thing is that people from I see that a lot of people from the United States and from the European Union don't understand how the situation was previous to this. So the guy kept all the oil for himself to send it to China. But there's no problem. If China does it, no problem. If the United States does it, yes, it's a problem. With one big difference. There's one big difference. The United States follows the international commercial rules and had a company in Venezuela. The name was Chevron. You can Google it to see that I'm not just saying shit. Chebron. Right? The United States invested on the country when it was democratic. Then the previous dictator to the one that they captured that is dead, he died due to a cancer. The previous dictator expropriated it. Basically, came and said to the United States to the investment funds, the company is no longer yours on the territory of Venezuela. Just so people have a real comprehension of the situation. So imagine that the president of your country, liberals. I love when people from California cries over how the U.S. is a bad demon. Indeed, liberal. Well, it's a problem when you speak without understanding the situation. So the previous dictator, who is dead, who was also a puppet of China and the Soviet Union, the same for Cuba, the same for even for Iran is also a puppet of them. The same for all of them. All of these proxies that we see, Belarus or that one that is in between Poland and Russia, Belarus, all of those, proxies. In this case, the dictator. Imagine that that someone comes
Having realized he lacks the military support
that your country has a company on another country. It invests, and the president comes and says it's no longer yours to the United States. Like millions of dollars lost. This was like 15 years ago, right? So the previous dictator came and said, this is no longer yours. All of the company, it's not the oil only, it's all of the infrastructure of the company. So imagine if the United States doesn't have the right to do what he's doing right now. I love it. So imagine that not only that happens, that the president comes and says, your company, imagine for example, my family's condo management, that the government comes and says, it's no longer yours, now it's mine. You get out of here, you no longer manage the condos, nothing at all, it's all mine. It's all part of the Bolivarian state, as he said. There are videos of this, in case you have doubts, people. The president came and said, let's expropriate this shopping, entire buildings, the prison in which they tortured people was a shopping center. It was a fucking shopping center that he expropriated. So he started expropriating the property all of the United States. But not only that, imagine doing that and afterwards give the money of the stolen property, the fruits of it, of the oil company of Chevron, to China, to the main rival. I love it. People are lovely. How did you expect the first superpower of the world with 50% of the military budget spending react? Honestly, it should have happened long ago. And the dictator, you know that he was a bus driver, right? That Maduro was a bus driver, correct? He was a bus driver of Chavez, who was the original dictator. And the same goes for Cuba. It's the same. He should be thankful that they didn't kill him. And they didn't kill him, you know what? Why? You know why? To extract the information.
I want them all dead. Now bet the nobles, my worthless bannermen, the Republic, all of them.
Dear King, surely your allies rallied to your cause.
Some did, and they will receive a king's reward, but far too few. We cannot take the capital with such a small force.
I only wish the Empire could provide more aid in these dark times. No one else on this world has the strength to challenge the nobles and their off-world comrades. It seems impossible to believe.
No, Onderon's strength is not yet lost. There is one group. They've hated the nobles for years. Tried to undermine all relations with off-worlders. I always dismissed them as backward and paranoid, but perhaps they were right all along. About the Republic, that is. They are known as the Untamed. Their leader is a beast lord, a Koru. He's a keeper of Onderon.
So
He will not join us easily.
that's the reality of the situation, people. That country, and especially the guy who was captured, you need to understand that he stole a company, a multi-billion-dollar company from the United States and many more assets. So
Leave it to me, King Petriff. I'm certain I can persuade
it was pushing the boundaries. It was pushing the boundaries. It was provoking. And he was a puppet of China, just like Ursula von der Leyen, just like Cuba, just like the Middle East killers. They're all puppets of the one who is causing this Cold War.
The Untamed are Onderon's only other major.
So,
Once they're weakened by joining this attack, they will pose no further threat
regarding
to the
district, because I
Imperial
never replied to
operation.
district's point, that the war will last 100 years, I don't think so.
There is a
I
proper
think
way to seek an audience with them.
an
old ritual.
it will be
They love old rituals.
Excellent.
dispatched faster than we think. So as you said, something like you hope the USA won't stop and make an empire. Can you tell me the best scenario that could happen, that could happen to the world? And not an empire, I just mean to unify the West a bit more. Because right now it's fragmented due to China.
Perhaps a useful bit of leverage over Akoru.
My patience ends after this. We attack the Republic together, or I do it myself. Do we understand each other?
We do. I assure you, with the untamed as shock troops, Onderon's defensive cannons will be ours to seize. The Republic fleet will be at our mercy. I must finish preparing my own droids for the assault. It is best if any Imperial identifying components are removed. Good luck.
Well, the best scenario that could happen to the world is not the best scenario. As I told you, it's pretty much the only thing that will happen. There's two probabilities. There's only one way the United States can lose this. There's only one way. Electing another puppet like Obama and Biden. Electing another puppet like those two. If after Trump, either Marco Rubio or J.D. Vance are elected, it's pretty much over. And I don't know if it won't be over by the time before Trump's term ends, because it has just started. He has three more years. Pretty much the idea, the best scenario that you said, the best thing that could happen is that we know that the what was it? That the Republicans don't lose the elections, the midterm elections this year, and for the next president. As long as that happens, there's no way for the United States to lose any Cold War against China. There's just no way. The only way it can happen if if another Obama, another Biden takes power and starts destroying the United States from the inside, because that's how the Roman Empire fell. It's the only way. So the best scenario is that the Republicans keep winning in midterms and presidential elections. If that happens, there's no way for China to do anything. Everything will go back to normal. The best scenario would be for the European Union to remove Ursula von der Leyen. She needs to be removed. She and all of the people. The Vatican also needs to be purged of these communists. Do you guys have the next Trump if the boss dies or lose? What do you mean? We in Argentina we have Milei. We have a different Trump, and he can present himself for a second. He can run for a second term. We are in the first term. In the United States, not us guys. Patrick, you need to understand that sadly, for whatever reason, I'm not American. I am South American. I'm Argentine. No, not that. you like for you, everyone in the Americas is the same, and there's a lot of variety. So the next Trump, if he dies or loses, he cannot lose because he did the last election. He cannot run again for the presidency. Not me. I'm not going to vote. I have nothing to do. But no, it's either Marco Rubio or JD. One day you will be American. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. For that, my country would need to solve some. It would need to solve. Besides, it would be my third citizenship. That would be brutal. No, I can't. No. Sadly, I can't. Patrick. Sadly, I can't. I am not like the Mexicans who cross the frontier and in 2 minutes they are illegal migrants. No, Argentines are not like that. That's the problem. No. One day you will be. No, I wish, but no. Sadly, I don't think so. The probabilities are against me because simply your country needs to have a pretty good standing for you to apply to those things. Argentina is being the strategic partner, but if first we would need a free trade commerce agreement in no less than 8 years, and with everything going correctly. If you jump high enough, you can be. What do you mean jump high enough? What do you mean jump high enough? Like the Mexicans who jump the frontier defenses? No, I assure you, it doesn't happen like that. They get shot and a lot of people are killed, and that is it's a fucking false idea that the Mexicans just cross the frontier without problem. No, most are properly executed for trying to violate the migration law. In that sense, it's not the case, Petri. No. You say because they jump the defenses. No, I would never do that shit. I am a respectful citizen. I'm not like them. Believe it or not. In those cases, I am not like, believe it or not, I would never do that shit. No. Besides, I have the 27 European countries to choose from. Why would I do that? I would need to have a very strong reason to switch something like Ireland or the UK for that. I would love it, but pretty much it's impossible. Pretty much it's impossible. No, going back to the question, no. The best scenario that could happen, that the Republicans keep winning, that either J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio succeed Donald Trump because he cannot run for another term. He cannot. In the United States, it's 2 terms and that's it. It's not like in European countries that you let 1 term pass and you can present yourself again. You cannot do that. It's not like ours. Ours is like that in Argentina, for example. No, it's not like that. So.
Beacons are lit, and the ancient rites are observed.
Oh, we are dealing with.
Beast Lord of Onderon. You have shown your respect. Now speak your purpose here.
King Petrif needs your warriors to help him attack the capital.
We have heard of the king's squabbles with his nobles. Nothing on Onderon is hidden from this world's true masters. I'm not surprised that Petrif would seek outside help. His blade has never tasted the blood of his foes. But why should I help a fool against his enemies? I have no love for any of them.
Blackmail Koru was blackmail. To prove your strength. I'm done dealing with these savages.
Because I know your brother's secret, I can tell your followers, or you can do what I say.
What? What do you believe you know about my brother?
He trained to become a Sith, like me. He died serving off-world masters.
Curse you! Bruton was a hero to us all. I will not see his reputation marred.
It's a reality. If we unite the West, who would be the leader? The US, right? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Umbra, how have you been from Rocklo? It was Rocklo. The other day I was uploading the last video in which you appeared on stream and that you went to university. Umbra from Rocklo. There. How's the computer degree science? The computer science degree going? Computer engineering it was. Umbra, nice to see you back. I remembered several times. Oh, he's at university. Hard. Okay. And how is Rocklo treating you? Literally no time. I picture so well. I'm glad that you dropped by to say hello. Then at least, Umbra, nice to see you. I don't see you since 2025. Happy New Year, Christmas. I'm either at university, studying, or at work. You already got a job? You already got a job as that? Or another temporary job as to... Sometimes I don't even have time to clean or eat. XD, no, you need to remember to eat. Bro, what a pleasant surprise. I took a break. This is my second stream because it's summer holidays here. You know that we're the opposite. I have the summer right now. Well, Ambra, you don't get fat then. Ambra, this is Patrick. I think you never met him. I'm working at KFC. Well, that is, oh, that is a risky job because most of us would eat all of it. That is delicious, people. That is, I don't eat it more than once every 3 months, but no, that is fucking delicious, Ambra. It's a temptation for you. It must be a continuous temptation. No, I cannot imagine that. You are working at the KFC, legendary, the chicken of Colonel Sanders. Of Colonel Sanders, that the legend is that he served that chicken during World War II to the US soldiers. There are some KFCs there in Europe as well. Ambra, this is Patrick. I think you never met him. He's from Hungary. He's my great friend and the most active viewer of the channel that you might have seen in some of the streams and etc. So yeah. Hello to you, Patrick. He says, Patrick, this is Ambra. Ambra is from Dragonsang Online. I can't wait to have no time at uni as a teacher as well. I'm gonna die this Saturday. No, Ambra, don't say that. Stay strong. You are in a beautiful zone there in the western frontier with Germany. How is Rocklot treating you? You have to. Don't you have time to walk? In it, that I remember I was uploading the video the other day to YouTube, and I saw the city once again that you showed me. Pretty much. And I remember, and every now and then I remembered on stream to District and Patrick, Ambra had to go to university. We won't see him anymore. Sadly, District also missed your comments that you were going to steal the Dragonsang Online server. That you were going to steal. Fortunately, 13 hours long shift. Damn, that's a lot, Ambra. That's a lot. You are in the prime of your life, working and studying at the same time. That's what's going on? What did I press there? Well, but at least you know, Ambra, I am happy for one thing. You won't go to jail for stealing the Dragonsang Online server. In that sense, at least not for the time being. Fortunately. So that's good. That is good. Hopefully, now you being completely busy at that, it eliminated that idea of doing that, at least for the time being. That is good. I see that it has helped you for the better in that sense. Good. I am trying to hit on a girl from Mandam. Good. See Ambra. She's a man too. Good. But not hit. Try to find the soul that corresponds to you. Good. See people, how university has good effects on people. He's no longer thinking about hating the Dragonsang Online devs. I finished the game, Ambra. I finished Dragonsang Online in the end. I could beat Mortis. Well, usually when I come to her, we spend like 2 hours talking. That's good. That's amazing. Keep talking. I don't play Dragonsang. Good. Look at this. Is a new person, people. No time. Good. I told you, Ambra. I told you that when you had to go to university, it would purge those ideas from your head. Ambra has priorities. University, KFC, and med student. Yeah, he's amazing. He's an amazing guy. Indeed. Finally, he could move on from the vengeance of Dragonsang Online. You have no idea how happy it makes me that you moved on from the vengeance against Dragonsang Online, Ambra. Completely different person in just 6 months. Completely different person. No. Also, you bought your own server. Here we go. No. You bought your own server
Your entry
for
to
other
multiple
purposes, not
defense
for
cannons
Dragon Sang
control
Online.
center.
We all know it.
Once you destroy the Republic fleet in orbit,
Good,
our
but
victory
good
on
to hear
Kotfe
that
will be one
Ambra,
step closer.
keep chatting with keep chatting with the damsel, and treat her well, and she's your priority, not the Drakensang Online server. You are going through the right path. Do not diverge from that path, Ambra. Your career, you're working, and you are finding love. Don't that is your path. No vengeance against the Drakensang Online developers. Let their miserable existences be their own punishment, because you're in the right path. You're on the right path. Keep
Where
keep
will you
ch-
be during the assault?
keep chatting
Remote
with
underwriting my droid
the
commanders.
girl. 2 hours
They
isn't
will
enough.
supervise
Aren't enough.
Petrov and
6 hours,
to
8 hours.
ensure this
Chatting
final
solves
task.
everything in life.
After all,
This is how we beat
I wouldn't want
the
to waste all this
degeneracy
effort
created by
we've put
Obama.
into
These
undermining
people.
Onderon's government.
I go
To
to sleep
that
now.
end,
Have a nice
once the fleet is
night,
dealt with,
chat,
you
and
should
era.
regroup
Thank
with
you from the bottom of
Petrov
my
and
heart,
his
Patrick,
troops. If you
and
aid them in
do not
defeating
fret.
Senator Nibet and
Do
her
not
Imperial
fret
allies,
with the gorilla and
Petrov
everything
can
we
rule
talked about.
unchallenged
Do
as
not
the
fret,
Empire's
Patrick.
puppet.
I'll be here on Tuesday
Onderon will
again.
be ours.
So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Patrick, for always accompanying me, and hope the stress of the final exams of your high school. In that case, you are right. You are in the previous seconds of what Ambre is going through, like 6 months in the past. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for always accompanying me, Patrick. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are a great loyal friend of mine, without a doubt. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You can always write to me over at Discord at the DM. Ambra, right now you have one VPS that I use as a VPN and a physical server in my dormitory that's behind the NAT wall. I access it through a site I wrote in horrible language called Python. Good night, Patrick, says Ambra. In this website I have SFTP access here, and terminal access. Ambra, please don't be don't be expelled from the university, please, huh? Doing that shit, please, please.
I'll do what I can to help Petrov.
Thank you. His stupidity will benefit the Empire
Or
for
you meant for
decades to
Dragon
come.
Sang Online?
I will deploy my droids to clear a path. Good luck, Commander.
Why
This will
would
be a
I?
day long remembered.
Because some people do that to precisely change qualifications. It has happened here in Argentina that someone did that shit. But well, in our case, probably the defenses, the security systems weren't good. A lot of people change what their qualifications, their marks on exams. They like grab their history record. They access the server of the university, and they put everything 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 in all exams. Oh, nah. don't don't do that shit, please. Don't do that shit. Or you meant the Drakensang Online server. We don't even have any marks yet on USOS. Well, in my case, Umbra, even if I love programming and everything, I also have had responsibilities. Our professors didn't put them yet. Please don't do anything like that, Umbra. Study. Even if you don't have time, study. Do the right thing because you're going through the right way. You are on the right path on life. Keep treating the damsel well. Keep 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 behaving. Don't attack. Don't take your vengeance on the Drakensang Online devs for all those things. You fucking hate math. I also do so. I also do so. I also do so. I also do so. In my case, Ambra, well, even if I liked programming and everything, life has caught up to me, and I think I never told you. Basically, my family has a condo management company, and I have to inherit it, and I'm studying for it. Right now, on the first semester, we have 2 math subjects. On the second, we will have 4. Yes, yeah, but remember, most of the things that you learn over at university for programming, won't be able to replace the practice that you told me that you do on your own. Pretty much, the practice that you do on your own will always teach you. For programming, for me, it was like that when I did it. I already left it. I already left it. I Life has caught up to me, and I have to inherit my family's company. I have to do other things in that sense. But well, as I was telling you, that's not easy. But in your case, with that one, keep make sure that you don't execute your vengeance, please, on the Dragon's Sang Online devs. Just that I remember that you were crazy about. Now you're a completely changed person. You have priorities, like Patrick said. On the second, you'll have a it's all of the boring theory. I bet you cannot wait until they put you to actually develop software. I bet because like we're learning what constants. No, they are telling. Well, on the first semester of programming, shit, we are learning what constants. Yeah, to not use bar, a variable, or probably not even using the PC, just knowing in mathematics what a constant variable is instead of a bar in a variable that you can assign to the values in JavaScript and the other ones. Now we do code. Or what does it do? An invariable but simple algorithm. We do code. Okay. You do code. Okay, well then, if you do code, then it's fun somehow. But yes, that's very basic, pretty much. I bet you know it by heart. Well, but you need to consider that maybe some other people haven't developed software in their lives. In that sense, that they are not like you, so they need to do it so everyone has a fair chance. It was like that for me. The thing is that I learned fast, and I didn't have a problem then. And I was better than the ones that had studied. See if it doesn't have to do with it. So do not underestimate the ones that don't have previous knowledge in that sense. Or in Bash, we had to write to make a line of backup system. Oh well, that is a bit more complex. I never did that shit. I never did that shit. I don't even know what language Bash is. I went straight for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And then on top React. But yeah, no. Pretty much money, rules, and it didn't compare to what I have to do now. Pretty much. So yeah. Money rules, people. Money rules. Be right back. The summer. Okay. But no, I am quite deeply happy. I'm deeply happy that you
They'll collapse the whole city on us. We need to get past that cave-in. Look around, see what you can find.
that you have other priorities now that I remember you were quite fixated with the Dragon's Angle lines. I remember. I beat Mortis. I can say that. I know. Well, once you are back, I can tell you.
Hurry! You must reach the orbital controls inside the palace.
Oh, well, I'm also quite happy that you gave me a quite nice surprise of the beginning of 2026. In that sense. Because I remember you are saying it, you were quite busy, pretty much. Okay, people, here we have to, like, reach the defensive. I think it's all going to be storyline like this. This feels like a rehash of, like a, yeah. Like a remake of Knights of the Old Republic 2 when you assault the Onderon Palace. Oh! We've got Jedi to deal with. I love my new comp. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Look at my Dreadguard comp there, people. Get this comp, Shebifla. She deals the highest damage possible. She doesn't heal me, but no matter. As you can see, it's more than enough. The amount of damage that it deals is so brutal, it's broken.
Defensive cannons activated.
I was under the impression that all comps dealt the same damage, and it's not the case. That is the point.
Control, you are hitting Allied ships. Cease fire! Cease fire!
We're done here. The Republic ships have been wiped out.
Outstanding. You have exceeded even my most aggressive calculations. Meanwhile, the Republic's chances at victory on Corellia have decreased at least 43%.
Unfortunately, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the King's assault has not been as successful. I believe Petrif and Akoru have breached the palace, but the last of my droids have been destroyed. I have no visibility.
Please, meet them in the throne room. Ensure the greatest possible victory for our empire. Savick out.
Okay, good. See, she killed them. I didn't even have to lift a finger. With that area of effect attack is so broken. That is done and done. So there I had a huge joy. I had to. What was the shit?
Return to the old ways, the pure ways. Your blood will wash away centuries of desecration.
You don't fight for Onderon. You fight for your own bigoted agenda.
Oh, bigoted.
You fight, and you lose.
His loss is my gain, Nabet. I've beaten you. I've won. Did you really believe you could steal the throne of the great King Petrif?
Steal your throne? What in blazes are you talking about?
No sense lying now. Your treason is over. I've won.
Help Petrif, kill them. Sorry, no. As monarchist, this is the only option I can choose.
You fight for the Empire. Petrif, what have you done?
I have secured the prosperity of my planet forever.
No,
Now
I've had enough.
Onderon, not the Republic, and not you.
You're a pawn, Petrif. Don't you see? You've doomed our world.
Let's behave civilized. Let's be civilized.
Republic senator is a valuable prisoner. To learning everything you know.
Let's behave civilized, people.
But I never dreamed you could do something like this.
She talks a lot, though, people.
I
She
can
talks
do
a lot.
anything, Nabet. I am king. King.
Good. That is the point. Good for the monarchy.
You, step forward. Your service to my rule shall never be forgotten. The people of Onderon will cheer your heroism for centuries to come.
It's been an honor serving you, King Petrif.
I love
You
the
shall always be a
monarchy.
welcome guest in my palace. Now then, so many matters to attend to. I must take stock of things. Please inform Darth Savick of our great victory.
Yeah, if only I could kill the Sith the Sith girl accompanying us here. Sorry, people. As you can see, I have a nostalgia for the original game content that causes me to be. You could say it's also the reason why it's the very same internal process that made me conservative in real life, but in that sense, it also makes me conservative in game. Like, I miss the good old days of level 1 to 50 because of that.
I've confirmed it with my own sensors. Total destruction of all Republic ships in orbit.
And without a single Imperial casualty, you have served your empire well indeed, Savik. Empress Asina will reward your ingenuity and loyalty.
Savik has wasted her time seducing an idiot king into serving us. She was more concerned with taking over Onderon than the mission. I did the real work.
Yes.
Is that so?
I precisely applied every resource at my disposal to complete the mission at hand. The results speak for themselves.
We can discuss these details later. Savik, you will depart for Corellia at once.
Yes, Lord Malgus.
Another fleet of Republic reinforcements is docking at Mek-Sha, as Darth Vowron predicted. That
Finally.
will be your next target. Ensure another victory, and the Republic will have no hope of stopping us.
Finally, Bowron, someone with dignity.
What's our next stop?
Set course for Mek-Sha.
Ah, we know it well. A mined-out asteroid converted into a fueling station. We would love to join you. If you think your alliance has room, of course. Please? Please?
It's been a pleasure working with you again. Welcome to the Alliance.
Wonderful.
May you're proud of 300. We're a pack. Yeah. From
I have a
Shadow
ship
of Reman
prepped and
expansion.
ready, shall we?
Yes, let's go to Mek-Sha. And the ships are falling into orbit. This is pretty similar to the Clone Wars if you think about it, like the planets getting like leaving their neutrality. Okay. Leaving their neutrality status. Their neutral status. Sukuliga. Ah! And she speaks through robotic. Then I will finish this Onderon collector thingy for the reputation. Here. Let's go. Heartbreakers auction. Let's go to. I also worked on my reputation. How could I forget about it during the summer? I didn't show you this, people. Look at this. I have some reputations here fixed. Maxed out. They weren't broken. Galactic reputation. There we go. Look at this, people. I finished with the Grion claim. This one I had it. So pretty much we did people on Rishi ever since my return last year. Besides last year, boss. I am working on this one. I need to do this one and this one. I need to do this too. Pretty much. Those are close to being finished. Mek-Sha. Okay, let's go to Mek-Sha. Heartbreakers auction. So I presume this is the main story that now goes on and on and on and on after Knights of the Eternal Throne. Good. Oh, I almost forgot to. Damn it. I almost forgot. I forgot to tell him something. Hopefully he comes back. Okay. So well, people, as you can see, I did a lot of things during the summer. I did a lot of things. The progress we still have more, half an hour more. Yeah, today we'll just stay 2 hours and a half, but because I started late. Well, it was heartwarming that I could see Ambra for some minutes. Uh, Pretty much. Pretty much. If there's one thing I love is that all of you remember my streams. Whenever I least expect it, someone from last year or previous years visits me. That is something that is irreplaceable for me. I love that. I love that because it's when I least expect it. Okay. Um. Looks like it's broken, people. The game is well. No, I need to make I need to import my settings. You know where to Streamlabs OBS. Hmm? I need to import my settings to Streamlabs OBS because this delay that you see is not my PC. It's not even the game. It's a Streamlabs OBS that it's heavy on resources. That is heavy on resources in that sense. I need to change it to OBS in that sense. Oh well, it filled my heart with joy. It fills my heart with joy seeing you all again all the time. District, Patrick, Flying Energies, and Umbra so far. Only in 2 days of 2026. It fills my heart with joy. Well, that is a test though, eh? Working at KFC. For me, it would be a fucking test of my character. It would be then I have to tell him two things to never feel bad wherever you work. It's a dignifying action. That sounds. Yeah, I have to do the transition to OBS instead of a Streamlabs OBS because this that is taking so much time is because of the resource hungry Streamlabs layer that it adds on top of it. In that sense, good people, good. See all of this. I don't play with the game behaving like this normally. Never we say yeah, pretty much. I need to import my settings. There's a way of importing your settings. So in OBS, it's the same as in Streamlabs. You just import all of your settings and forget about it. That's what I want to do. Pretty much. That's what I want to do. I need to do it. In that sense. I need to do. Finally. It's not my PC, people. I have two fucking 3080s. I have two fucking 3080s. It's not my PC, it's the program. It is true that with the RAM crisis, expanding your memory to from 16 to 32, it's an impossible game nowadays. Mek-Sha. Well, at least I'm discovering all of the new planets that I never explored in the game because I was gone. So, looks like there's someone on this planet doing advertising. Hey, I think being a male Sith Lord is a crime in this game right now, huh?
Commander, welcome to Mek-Sha, outlaw crossroads of the galaxy. Darth Shah. I'm pleased we finally have an opportunity to work.
Besides Chinese.
I've heard such delicious things about you.
I love this shit. I love this
head
shit.
of Imperial Logistics and Civil Order. He asked that I aid in supervising this operation.
We have to ensure that no one gets offended. Because everyone gets offended if they are not represented.
Is a member of the Brothers, our key allies on the station.
Everyone has to be represented. The Chinese Sith lady.
It is our great honor
Sorry.
to take those without value and give them value, to give labor to those without purpose.
Good to meet you.
It's good to work with such loyal supporters of the Empire.
Loyal and deferential. The ideal partners for a mission like ours.
Chinese Sith lady. No, this is. When are they incorporating the Argentine Sith lady? I want to ask. We need, because otherwise I feel offended if there isn't an Argentine Sith lady, and a Polish Sith lady for Umbra, and a Hungarian for Patriot. We need to include one for every fucking country of the European. Otherwise, everyone gets offended. What's this? What the fuck? Your defenses are shit. What's this? What is this? Ah, nice. Look at that. Mysterious assailant. Look at that. The weapon modification also displays in cutscenes. Ah, what? The mysterious assassin talks. Fucking talks. Look at this. You again? That guy certainly likes to force push.
Who in blazes was that?
Chase them down and find out.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not.
Lord Shah still in one piece?
Yes, the Chinese Sith lady seems to be okay.
Oh, yes. The Force was strong with him. Pity he didn't stand a chance. For a Sith to defy the Empress and attack you during a top priority mission, you must have done something truly stirring.
Let's see. I told Malgus all about Savik's failures on Onderon. Oh, I also threatened Anathel at the Dark Council meeting earlier.
Impressive.
At least we are open.
But this
about
assassin
it?
was neither a droid nor a jabbering zealot. Not really either of their styles. Ah well, you handled him easily enough. Best if we return to the mission at hand. Shall we?
If there isn't an Argentine Sith lady... Ah, yeah, finally someone decent. A decent character, finally. Finally, my lord, yes. My associate.
Is everything all right?
Someone attempted to kill our dear guest.
An assassination attempt. Dreadful. I do apologize.
The security here is pathetic.
Are there no guards posted? No security? How could someone like that get in here unnoticed?
You're quite right. I shall personally ensure that security measures are tripled for the remainder of our time here. Now then, Shah, let's go over what we've planned.
Finally, Lord Bolon. Now I see that they chose him to betray us, and we have to kill him instead of the Chinese Sith lady or the previous or Azina. No, you have to kill the only classic character worth something.
So we stop them from refueling.
Unfortunately, that wouldn't fulfill our Empress's command.
I just hope I can ally with this guy and Molgus and kill Azina. I'm sorry, people, I'm sorry. I want the old ways back.
We do not have sufficient vessels to prevent this. and we must make every effort.
Besides, we're
to
being
stop
treated as
the
beasts.
entire
You
fleet.
understand this? The player is treated as a beast. Like the old empire was full of beasts that just attack people, and I don't like being treated
Just
like
so,
a beast.
my friend.
Major Anri, explain your discovery.
And they are all the
It just
refined
so
Chinese
happens
Sith
the
lady
perfect
that is
weapons
going
built
to
into this rock.
teach us how
All
to
we
do
have to
things.
is take control of it.
I don't like
See,
it,
this place
being
used to
treated
belong
like
to
a
the
beast.
Hutts, till their slaves revolted and kicked them out. Now Mek-Sha's neutral, run by the 5 biggest crews on the station. Huttbreaker, she led the revolt. Well, she wanted to be sure nobody could show up and steal what she and the other slaves just won. So they put in a fail-safe. It fires a pulse that neutralizes all the fuel in Mek-Sha's tanks, plus whatever's in the fuel lines, and any ships attached. We could even juice the pulse up a bit. Make it strong enough to ignite the fuel everywhere but the tanks. Fry every ship in the fleet.
Of course, Major Henry is a military genius.
If the pulse will already stop them,
Of course, we men are all savage
If we
beasts,
have the
and they are all
opportunity to
military
obliterate our
geniuses.
enemy,
Yes,
why do
I
we
know.
do less?
But
The
you've
decision
left it
whether
clear
to
enough.
sell fuel to the Republic fleet hasn't been made yet. It depends on a majority vote by the top 5 crews. It falls to you to persuade them to vote in favor of selling the fuel, to help the Republic walk into our trap.
Fortunately, you have the perfect opportunity to get started. Brother?
Huttbreaker hosts a celebration, an auction of pointless material wealth gained without effort. The 5 strongest crews are invited.
You join our dear friends at Huttbreaker's auction. Ensure that the crews vote in favor of selling the fuel, and help the Republic slip its head into the noose.
and what will the rest of you be doing?
Major Anri will be acquiring some special items we'll need later. Meanwhile, I will make a show of myself around the rest of Mek-Sha.
We shall lead our enemies to suspect we're planning a direct assault, so they do not look too closely for other dangers.
I will remain in contact, should any other urgent matters arise.
And watch your back. At least one of these crews is already in the Republic's corner, or the fleet wouldn't have come here in the first place.
Best of luck.
Okay, enough. Enough. Now look at time. That time doesn't pass here. An equally important demand. Kimper cousins are in our custody or seen in a number of minutes. The cousin is the king of Onderon because they seem fond of him anywhere with yeah, whatever. I marry through approach. You need to slaughter all of the assassins, even the gang leader. Yes, this is the previous one. Threats fatter me, blah blah. Darth Anathel, you're nothing compared to truth. This pathetic that I can see of regenerated you in the present and see it correctly. The hospital psychopath you call the alarm will come around with it to as the whole thing that's straight from sea. I look forward to it. Well, he does have a point that this stupid alliance shit is straying away from the Sith doctrine. He does have a point there. So this is Mek-Sha. Oh, it looks good. Looks quite good. Nice environment there. Oh well. How about another male? They are bothering me. They are going to bother me constantly with this shit I see during these expansions. Gaming belly crow may afford the taming to hiding in such a bad thing. Well, that one. Ah, it's the brother of the one that died. Okay, there's more problems, I guess, to deal with later. I guess. For ready match. Here I have another quest. I think. Brothers Datapad. The value of labor. Expunge the bile. Fuse? What's fuse? Expunge bile refuse. I know. Refuse. Okay, so where's the... So I see you... That guy there is... This guy here is humbly telling me how to farm materials over here as well. He taught me the full circuit without knowing it. I have to thank him silently from here. He's teaching me how is the full circuit to farm resources. He's farming resources for crafting. He just taught me the full circuit. It's all at the base, just like in Onderon. I must thank him for teaching me the whole circuit as I was just basically doing the storyline. I remember last time I had to Google the circuit, but now I saw it all perfectly there. Oh, what's that? Junker Guard? Question is, can I kill that one? Brothers Guard. I know that's the Republic, like, spawn point? Or what? Must have been back when this planet wasn't dead and forgotten by the players. Ah, nice, it stops working. We're still at 75. I wonder. So the level 80 expansion was like recent for this game, or what? I don't know. I've been gone a long time, so pretty much. Pretty much. Okay.
Please use all products only as intended.
Okay. Premium container lower body item. 131. You're funny. Give me level rating 131 items. Let me see what they contain. Imagine. I know 268. Okay. It's okay. Anyways, it's not something that is gonna help you at all. Hang on, are they legacy bound? Ah, no, wait, they are legacy bound. Hang on. They have a quite interesting news. They are legacy bound. This is legacy bound gear. Ah, no. Wait. I've learned my lesson last time. It's legacy bound gear with 3 slots, right? Yes, especially the lightsaber on this. It's good for those 2 especially are good for transporting items between characters. Oh, this guy is desperate for his guild of role playing. There. Okay. So those are the Republic guards. We could try attacking them.
The slaves really did become the masters. You're sure you need them?
Okay, let's see. Pretty nice place. I like how it looks. Heartbreaker's compound. Not bad. I love it. It's like a museum. Oh, Anathema Borkle. I've seen that you can get one of these as a comp, huh? It would be quite good. Okay. Alright. Looks good. This one? I think the objective wasn't over here. Why did I enter over here? I just saw a green wall.
You here, boss? We were catching up with Theron and Lana, and they mentioned you were here. Figured we'd lend a hand.
We've cut a few deals with these people over the years. With our help, you'll know just how to play them. They'll vote however you want.
I'll be glad to have any information you can give me.
Just doing our part. If you're ready, let's head inside.
Nice place. I like this place.
All right, first up,
the atmosphere.
Revolutionary leader, liberator, and unofficial queen of Mek-Sha. Her crew runs the main docks.
Of course, if we had a king over at Onderon here, there needed to be a queen. It couldn't be that there are 2 kings. No, that's a crime, people. That's a crime. It's so evident. They should be at least a bit more subtle about it. It's like so evident.
Retired Republic Navy. His people handle maintenance for all of Mek-Sha. They're the reason we've got air to breathe and a nice view that doesn't kill us.
Jot doesn't really have a
beautiful planet, by the way, though. The atmosphere. I like it.
But without them, this place literally doesn't work. So they get a seat at the table. Needless to say, the Republic will get his vote to refuel, so no need to get involved there. Better to focus on the other crew leaders.
Why bother with the others? Huttbreaker and Jot will vote in the Republic's favor. We tell the brothers to do the same, and we have a majority.
The brothers' relationship with the Empire is no secret. They suddenly vote to sell fuel to the Republic, it will seem way too suspicious.
Yeah, it's more of a hassle, but you'll need a vote from one of the other crew leaders to keep the Republic from looking too closely.
First is Veek the Snake. He runs a Rhodian smuggling ring, the Harito Wald, one of the biggest operations in the galaxy.
Beek's a businessman. He can be anybody's friend if there's an upshot for him. Just have to figure out what he needs and make sure he gets it. The other crew leader is Indigo, Mandalorian. Well, ex-Mandalorian. Same with his crew. They're called something like Darmanda. They're mercs and gun runners. Indigo has some kind of rivalry with Veek, so it's a good thing you only need one of them to vote your way.
Good. Crooks decide the galaxy's fate.
The mighty Sith Empire, resting its future on shady deals with shadier people.
This is
Wars
pathetic.
are never won on the front lines.
Looks like Hutbreaker's about to give her big welcome speech. Let's find a good spot. Mek-Sha! How are you doing tonight? Look at us! We are surviving! We are thriving! We are turning this tiny rock into the beating heart of the galaxy! Just a few years ago, we were slaves. Now, we're masters. Imagine what we can become in just a few more years. All we've got to do is stay us. Be what we've been so far.
Stay us.
We keep the balance. We keep moving forward. We've got the whole galaxy laid out in front of us. Everyone else just doesn't see it yet. All they see are the soldiers, politicians, Sith, Jedi. All the people who think they run things, who think their wars decide who's in charge. The truth is, they'll never be in charge. They'll never really run things. You know why?
Anarchy.
Because while they're busy killing each other, we're making deals, making friends, expanding.
Expanding.
So they can blow each other up. We're selling and getting richer, stronger. By the time they stop and do the math, it will be too late. Because there will be a lot more of us than there are of them. And then it will be us.
It's a 5-year-old. It's a 5-year-old speech, people.
Of course, my friends. It only gets better from here.
It's a 5-year-old speech, huh?
Welcome to Mek-Sha. Did you enjoy this speech?
I think you're one good blockade away from realizing who's actually in charge.
You think you can spare the ships it would take? How many planets would you be willing to lose to prove a point? Puffing up your chest at me won't get you anywhere. In the meantime, enjoy our hospitality. Have a drink on me, and keep the peace. You can keep the peace, yes? I have your Sith friend's word on it.
The Sith aren't known for keeping their word or keeping the peace.
Oh, what's this?
Cynicism. Commander, meet Tawider, Jedi Knight.
It's so rare that we can step away from the war for a peaceful chat.
Just because nobody's shooting at each other yet doesn't mean the war isn't here.
The two of us have a prior appointment, I'm afraid. Please, enjoy the auction.
There needs to be.
You helped Malgus on Osis. You picked the wrong side. And you're going to regret it.
Oh, no. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. If I was being formal and courteous as a war rival, people.
The Republic is never going to win. You must see that.
What I see is one more Imperial lapdog.
Master Jedi.
See you around.
What a degradation. What a degradation. What a degeneracy, people. What a degeneracy, people. What a degeneracy. What a degeneracy. They need to include one forcefully, one African descended female, either Sith Lord or Jedi, in every single one of it. This is absolutely pathetic. I'm asking for my Argentine Sith lady. I want it representing the game, otherwise I get offended. Remember that. She needs to speak in a pretty good Spanish accent, or Italian, I don't know. Otherwise I get offended. She needs to eat spaghettis, I don't know, Milanese schnitzel for German territories. If it's not perfectly represented, I get offended. I get offended. At the face better be with distinctive, with an Italian mustache or something like that. In case for the Sith Lords or for the Sith Lords.
Insulting me to my face. Not the smartest choice.
Heartbreaker needs me and mine a lot more than she needs you and yours. You want to kill me? Go ahead. See what happens. Huh. I need another drink.
What else? What's the objective? Meet Indigo and meet Sneak. The three guys that we have to convince. This is fucking diplomacy that we are doing here, people. It's a waste of our talents. Of our killing talents. Well, what are we gonna do? Diplomacy is diplomacy. Pick.
Chonky faguta geopora geotokakise. Demote que casa do bonyelis di woto. Chai con kunta chichai.
It depends on how well you treat your friends.
Makipuna male tutta od mishka. Conchita chichakta. Kusa mala chikuta. Ikosa mose ala tuta. Kobane puta taise jeskusku.
I'm curious, what's your stance on fueling the Republic ships?
Kasuyali koyaran kenka kurun. Kliskataka yos oska uka pakuta. Makipuna male tuta od mishka. Mitisa roda kopana chaporko utman gisa.
It'd be better to discuss this in private.
Bampaula kavaji otto.
What do you have in mind?
Chubula wa michade sula. Kafstu undile. Jigo hola lukuta. Tungi machechu. Kuti nanki he. Wana wa de bloto wichawa.
The auction is an Athema Borklo. I wonder if I can acquire one of those. Well, let's get to the Mandalorian. I think I'll pick the Mandalorian, without a doubt. I think I'll pick the Mandalorian. It's pretty straightforward. They've been with the Empire. They've always been with the Empire. So yeah, pretty much.
Get friendly with someone else. I've got nothing to say to you.
Trust me, you'll want to hear what I have to say.
You're wasting your breath. I don't deal with your kind.
What do you mean, my kind?
I don't deal with Mandos or their pals. We're done here.
Exactly what I'd expect from someone who actually claims the title Darmanda for his crew.
Are they really that bad?
Darmanda are soulless, honorless. I don't know why he was cast out, but I do know we shouldn't trust him.
Hey,
Not true.
sorry about that. I touchier about Mandalorians than I expected. Now that I think about it, I bet he's just trying to keep up his ex-Mando tough guy act in front of everyone here. Word is he spends a lot of time brooding in the cantina. If you were to run into him there, he might be a little less surly. Maybe. Worth a shot.
Okay. Lore Master of Mek-Sha. Interesting. This is how you get achievements for doing nothing, people. All the codex. This is how you get achievements for doing nothing, people. Okay, can I chat to the guy over at the canteen or whatever? True, I forgot that this is actually Shay Bisla as my comp, even if I am making her pose as a dread guard. Pass and pose as well with the guard armor as a dread guard. But whatever. Okay, let's go to the Chinese Sith lady.
Ah, there you are. Have you learned everything you need to complete our plan?
I'm not quite finished here.
Then don't let me distract you any further.
Indeed. What now? Ah. Where do I have to talk to the guy? Let me remove these so they are not tracked. So can I talk to the guy again to convince him or not?
Ah, there you are.
Yes.
Splendid.
How'd I do? Too scruffy? Just scruffy enough?
That's Nova Blade gear. What are you planning?
Gonna do a hit and run on Jot's turf a bit later. Need to keep the old crank from realizing who's behind it. Just need a few more sets of gear for the rest of my boys and we'll be off.
I've rather loudly let the actual Nova Blades, as well as the exchange, hear that I'm hiring extra muscle. Word should spread quickly.
I'm on my way to meet with one of the crews we need to vote for the refueling.
Wonderful. My master knew you were the one for the job. Well then, we all have our tasks before us. Shall we reconvene in the Brothers' territory later?
I just hope they never give me... They never let on me the decision of what to do with this new Sith Empire. I hope they never let me choose. Because it's going to be painful for all of them. Nice place though, huh? Molgus, your mission on their own was to restore the Republic fleet, blow them around, beware of petty fighting, and the Empire effort. Well, whatever. There. I would like to chat to... No, not Big the Snake, the other one. Speak to Indigo or Big. Yeah, no, I want to speak to that Indigo guy, but where is he? I want to speak to the Mando guy, whatever. The other one, not the criminals. Please, he's the one that is the most presentable out of all of them. Red zone, taxi. Well, I bet this one will take me there. I don't know. I'm just blindly. I don't know this planet. I just collected the data from here. That's pretty much it. Okay, people. My time is up. Looks like we'll have to leave all of this for next time. Shit.
Destination?
Is this a joke? There, the cantina. Okay. I will forget by next week, so I want to leave this ready here. I want to talk to the other guy. So I leave everything ready here. I will never forget the Chinese Sith lady here. By the way, people, Truly wonderful what they did here. Poor Molgus is 303, and people are doing this at very low rating. That's not good. Ah, nice hollow trees. We cannot have those for the strongholds, sorry. Sadly. Okay, hopefully the guy's in here. Where is he? The corner there. Oh, fuck, I could barely move. And the world merchant. Oh, it's absolutely broken. No items are available. I love it. The dancers are. I love this. They are full of robes. They are more dressed than than the Sith Lords. Definitely makes sense, people. Let's not objectify people. Everyone gets offended again. Everyone always gets offended no matter what the fuck you do. That's the point of the game. Not offending people. Okay, that's fine. We found the man.
Why did you come here?
I get it. You don't like Mandalorians. I still think we can work together.
No, you don't get it. Get to the point, or get out.
Stop the threats. It would be smarter to work with me.
You think I'm gonna work with someone like you? You better spit it out fast. What do you want?
I want you to vote in favor of selling fuel to the Republic.
You want them to refuel? I don't know what your game is, but I don't need to. You know how this works. You do a little something for me first, and I'll consider it.
Every second you keep breathing, I'm doing you a favor. Don't expect more than that.
I can't vote your way to kill me now, can I? Hear me out. You know that slimy little roadie in Vic? Runs a smuggling crew? He's been raising prices on me, and I'm sick of it. Profits are thin enough without that bug-eyed scammer butting in. I want him and his bodyguards dead. No witnesses, no chance the Darmander catches the blame. I know the guy is next in line. Done business together. He'll hire some of my guys as bodyguards, and I'll be in a nice spot. So, there it is. Take out Vic, and the vote's yours.
Well, the other one is also fucking criminal.
You can count on me. Vic is as good as dead.
Take this communicator and get somewhere out of the way. Buzz Vic with it, and he'll think Hutbreaker's calling for him. Use it to call me when the job's done. Once I see it with my own eyes, we'll be golden.
Well, I guess he was the most normal one out of the bunch. I guess. I would kill them all, honestly. Oh well. Oh well, people. What are we gonna do? I would just bombard the whole planet of all of this scum. But well, okay. I think I'll leave my tune here for the time being. It was a pleasure, people. Sorry, Ambra, that you wrote "Be right back," but you probably had to go. You had a clearly busy schedule. So, anyways, was great seeing you again. I was going to tell you, in case you are watching this then as a YouTube bot, to join the Discord, so at least you don't lose contact completely for months in that sense. But well, next time, because he had to go. Thanks from the bottom of my heart to you, Patrick, always as for all the great debates and chats and everything. Thank you for the bottom of my heart. Thanks to you, Ambra, for visiting me with your busy schedule. The second thing I was going to tell you was that never feel bad of, or anyone else, of working at KFC or McDonald's or Burger King or whatever the fuck, because job, whatever it is, it's a dignifying action for us all, and then you will be able to work as a software developer as you wish. So do not fret, and keep talking to the med student. Treat her with respect and everything. You said that you chat for 2 hours daily, so that's absolutely amazing. And this is the way we reverse all of the damage that all of the abortions and the Obama administration has caused on us in the previous 10 years. Sorry, people, if I'm and thanks to District, of course, always for being over at the Discord and everything. And I'm a mess with those things. Thank from the bottom of my heart, District, always to Flying Energies that visited me on Tuesday. And like that, we begin this 2026. But do not fret, people. I have to work on plenty of things. We need to do the Ultimate 3D Showcase, several things. People, it's been a pleasure. See you all next week on Tuesday. Bye bye. Have a great week. It's been my pleasure. A great weekend. A great weekend. Sorry, people. It's just that I'm with the previous schedule in which it was Wednesdays, the second day. No, now it's Thursdays. I'm the only one. Bye bye, people. Have a great weekend. Amra. Enjoy your university, your job, and everything. And Patrick as well. You prepare for the high school exams, both of you. One of you in university, the other one high school exams, both of you. District as well with your jobs and everything. Bye bye, people. Have a great weekend. Love you all. It was great to see you.